Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we are going to start a series because we have a series of these to do. Kirkland, the signature. This is the small batch bourbon. You went to the store and picked up 10 different ones-ish?
They've got a variety of brown water.
Yes. So there's Scotches, Irishes. There's just a whole bunch of Tennessee whiskeys. There's everything. It's all sourced. That's what Costco does. But this particular one has a great nod to that. It is Barton 1792. Apparently, at some point, it used to be Jim Beam.
I've heard Jim Beam. I've also heard their Kentucky bourbon they had at one point was supposed to be Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace. I
sampled it once. No.
This is kind of cool because this is one of their rick houses that sits right on the road that leads right into Bardstown, Kentucky.
So this was the first bottle that was released this summer.
Right.
So they've got a single barrel, and then they've got
Bottle and Bond.
Bottle and Bond.
This is 92 proof, which is decent, solid, above 90, right? I mean, that's our criteria, above 90. That's a good starting point.
Better than most scotches.
Exactly.
And this is a bargain.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to call that the claim to fame for Costco or the whole Kirkland's lineup. This is a liter bottle, so a little bit bigger than the normal of anything you're going to get. And it's $20. That's just ridiculous to get a liter of whiskey for $20. And the fact that it is 1792 small batch, just a little bit younger. We were just up in Bardstown and did one of the seminars, and the master distiller, Danny Kahn, he was talking about it, and the question came up about the Kirkland's line. And he's like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's just a little bit younger. We normally release.
Yeah, what he said, he didn't give them full run of the distillery, but they had worked with them and they had narrowed down barrels. Yeah,
so this is more probably 4 to 5 because it is straight bourbon, so it has to be, and there's no age statement, so it's got to be at least 4. So this is probably 4 to 5. Regular 1792s like more 6 to 8, somewhere in that range. So that should be the only difference. So the mash bill, though it doesn't say anything, probably the standard mash bill from Barton or the 1792, which is 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley.
I will say when I went in, there was a number of other people picking out the Kirkland brands specifically, from here all the way up to the Scotches. Yeah. And there were people buying multiple bottles of each. And especially for the price, you know that it's sourced from
solid places.
Yeah. I mean, it ranged from $20. The most expensive bottle I bought was that like Magnum bottle of the 12-year Scotch, which was $38.
Yeah.
I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. Just wish that they sold them in our Costco.
You have to be in a state where they're allowed to sell liquor in grocery stores, basically.
Tennessee
does not do that.
I think I read that they only distribute their Kirkland liquor. It's either 12 or 14 states right now.
That makes sense.
It's just convenient that the state above us does.
Right. Kentucky is one of the states where the grocery stores can have liquor stores. It kind of smells like 1792 small batch. Maybe a little sharp. Could be the age. But it's not bad by any means.
Sweet corn. I do get some of the oak, some of the wood.
So it has a little bit of the rye note like the regular small batch. A little bit sweet corn.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit of cinnamon or baking spice in there. And this is the knock that I'll give it. It's a little thin.
It's very thin.
It really doesn't, the nose isn't super strong. The palate is not super apparent or complex. This is a really good, just everyday drinker.
If you just want an easy sipper for something, was it 92 proof?
Yeah.
Especially for $20.
Yeah, absolutely.
A liter, just give you a couple.
Or for a bigger group, like a small dinner party, and you're just kind of doing mixed drinks of some sort, this is perfect. You throw that in there, and nobody's going to have any issues. I don't have a knock against it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a little bit light. The nose is not overly complex. That's not.
I got a lot of peanut in that last sip.
Oh yeah.
Across the palate, it's kind of hanging out.
Like a Knob Creek type peanut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there. I get a little bit of peanut. It's not. Yeah, there's a little bit of peanut there. It's more towards the end of it.
Oh wait, yeah.
It kind of sits.
Hey.
I don't know. There's not a lot to say about it. It's a great value. If you can get it and you're looking for something to sit on the bar for mixers or even an everyday sip, sure. I don't know. Well, hell, here. I was going to say, I don't know if adding water to it would do much to it or not, or maybe over a cube, but we can always throw an experiment in there. I'm going to guess probably not too much of a change coming out of that. No, the nose doesn't change. Still kind of a sweet, little bit of a cinnamon note.
I get
a little
more
bit
of
of
the
a rye
rye
spice.
now,
Rye came out. Okay. I see a little more spice. It's not super aggressive or anything. Honestly, it's less aggressive with the rye note than regular small batch, as far as my opinion is. I don't necessarily like that as a note in my bourbon, so I don't dislike the fact that this is a little bit lighter on the rye notes. But no, I can't say
it was a conversation when we had it at my house with some friends. You know, you can't get it here.
Right.
Oh, I want to try that.
Yeah.
I think overall, I mean, everyone was kind of a fan of that one.
Yeah.
The one we'll probably do on the next episode, I think everyone enjoyed it a little bit more, but
right.
But no. Again,
it is exactly what I think it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. It's not a spectacular whiskey. It's a very solid base whiskey for a amazing price. That's what it is.
Well, I wouldn't expect Barton's to.
Yeah, I mean they are putting their name on this too, so they're not going to just release something that's.
But they're also not going to give them
the best of the best.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure it's a lot of those that didn't quite fit the profile.
Yeah, blended together or kind of got to something.
Kind of like what Dickel did with their bourbon.
Yeah, didn't quite fit.
A bunch of barrels that just didn't quite fit that Tennessee whiskey profile, and then they decided to do a bourbon. There was a lot of buzz on social media about these 3 bottles coming out. I was happy to be able to get one.
Yep.
Haven't been able to get the other 2. I'm kind of curious how they stack up.
Yeah, the bottled and bond would be really interesting.
Kind of do an A and like this with
the
small batch.
ABC. Yep.
Would be fun. We'll see if we can track those down.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice. I mean, we've got a bourbon, we've got an Irish, and we've got
scotches.
And we got 2 scotches.
I want to say there's a Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, and a Tennessee whiskey, yes. So we've got quite a few more to do.
We've got a handful more, and I think there's even more than that. I saw that they released a Canadian whiskey.
I didn't see that when I was there.
And they released like 2 or 3 extra ones, I think. I mean, the long and short is solid for the price. Why wouldn't you have it?
Yeah.
Might as well have it on the bar cart. So
I mean, we spent $40 on a bottle that we didn't really like. Everyone's done that.
Yeah.
This is half of that, and it's a bigger bottle.
Yeah, half of that bigger bottle, and it's fine.
Yep.
It's totally fine.
Kirkland bottle number 1.
Yeah.
Down. Again, we've got 5 or 6 more to go that we have. I'm sure we'll probably pick up a few more.
In some amount of time, we will grab it all.
Yeah. So, well, we hope you enjoyed this review. As always, if you did, we'd encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified every time we put out a new episode. Let us know if you've had any of the other Kirklands. Leave us a little comment. Love to hear from you.
Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.